So one thing about bass, like I always say it, if there's muck like that, if you got muck like this, and those bass are on the beds underneath that muck, they get so cocky, man. They will eat anything you toss in there. As long as you can get it down in there, a jig or a worm or whatever you got, they will smash it most of the time. I just spooked one down there and didn't get them to eat, but I know they're in there. They get in there for the shade, and it's also a lot of oxygen in that grass. This camera is very touchy on the screen. So what do you got working? Devin's working a frog. Look at all the bluegill, dude. And baby bass. Those things are huge. This would be the perfect spot to bring a kid to fish. So, yeah. Devin's got a frog tied on. I got my old school Mighty Bug tied on. And, yeah. There's a lot of grass out here. So we're going to try to top water some of this stuff. See if we can catch one. Down my bait. Just got Texas rigged and ready to go. Ha ha. Devin just got blown up on. I wasn't paying attention. Gotta leave my camera on.
I've seen the water move a little bit towards it, and then it's like paid attention, and it stopped and it blew up on it. There's out in open water.
I like to work these on top, and then they can fall a little bit if you want them to fall. Just in case there's a fish down there that doesn't want to come up, it'll go for it when it falls.
Look, got it.
Oh. Ah. What? Thought he had him. Almost had him. Last frog I had like that, I lost it at Clear Lake. Oh, I spooked one out of there. Damn it. Yep, they're under that stuff. As soon as I turn that way.
I know where they're at, Jay. They're in that little pile right there. So you see that pile right out there?
Yep.
They're out there, or in that little, like right in front of it.
Get them. Want a hat? I'll bring your hat down there for you. If you catch that fish, you get a prize.
Shut up.
It's right there. It's on the ground.
I
You can have that. If you catch the fish, you can have that hat. It's your prize. I'll probably be down in this stuff too, because I scared that one down there. It's all about getting the bait in between the fish and what they're going to pin it against. what I learned. I was thinking about that bedfish at Clear Lake.
Yeah.
The reason why it bit, when I pitched on it, I was standing on this side of that pillar and you were on this side.
Mm-hmm.
And when I threw the bait in there, it was a different angle, and the bait went straight from where the fish was right to the bed. So it was like, if you can, it's hard to explain. If you're just dragging it in front of them,
Yeah.
they might get it, they might not. But like your 11 pounder too, like the bait was like right in the middle of the bed, and like, I don't know, that's a kind of tough one right there. I don't know how to explain that, but like,
I think with that one too, I feel like was when you brought it was more, like you're saying, at the angle.
going to the bed.
And it was on a rock too. It was closer to a rock, like you're saying with the pinning.
Yeah.
So like she was able to pin it more against that rock.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot out here too. When you get it like by a rock or something, even the little guys, they'll try to, once it's in that grass or like by that rock, then they're like, oh, well, fuck, I'm gonna get you. Boof! Underneath. Dang it. Where'd he go? Get a topwater bite right here.
Oh.
Boom! First topwater bite of the year. I missed him. He came out after it. Little guys. Lots of little guys. There's like 2 or 3 of them right here. There's like 2 or 3 of them right here, and I can't get him to go for it. He's kind of looking at it, but then they're like not looking at it.
Oh, right now, the plug right there.
Yeah. Ah! He chased it and followed it as it falled, or as it falled, as it fell. It's funny how I forget my vocabulary when I'm fishing. Almost had him. I just don't want to bite. Huh?
Can't do it in bass fishing.
Cheating. There's one duck by itself. You're gonna get eaten, little ducky. Woo! What is going on, everyone? James and Devin, Urban Bass Slayers. We are out at Cameron Park Lake, and we came out here to try to see what the fishing was like. And there is no fish on beds at all. We came out, tried to look to sight fish. Everything we're seeing are little tiny bass, like not even like 8, 9, 10 inches long. And we've had a few blow-ups topwater. We're trying to topwater some fish, trying to get our first topwater bites of the year, and it's just not happening out here, man. We're in that funky time of the year. It's like we're going into the post-spawn time when all of the fish, they're tired, the ones that have spawned, and then basically everything is having babies right now. The birds, the ducks, the turtles, the fish, crawdads, everything. There is so much food in the water right now that it is really hard to catch fish during this transition time. So this is a tough time of the year to fish. It starts getting really hot, and it's just about noontime, and we are already super beat. We've only been out here for like 2 hours, but it's like 92, 93 degrees out here right now, and it's hot, man. Thought about bringing the raft out here. We could have, and what we used to do on the raft is we would just target the grass out here. We don't want to get on the raft and drag all that stuff out here. We're only going to fish for a couple hours. Get out, get some exercise, walk the shore, see if we can find some fish. And like I said, we're in that weird transition time, so we were throwing topwaters, and now I have a Senko on, and I'm gonna target this grass around here. And then after we do that, we're gonna take off and hit into the pond right down the street. Always cool seeing the planes take off right here. Tough man, tough bite. It's hot, and yeah, it's a tough year, man. This year has just been rough for me, rough for all of us. Started off with the 8-pounder on a fluke cast, just testing out my bait. Caught another big one, and then it's just been a whole bunch of like nothings, a couple small ones. Did catch one that was exactly 5 pounds at Clear Lake, but it's tough, man. It's tough bite, tough time. I think one of the things you could do this time of the year also to up your odds, that I've been thinking that we should do also, is go out evening and night fishing. It'll be a little bit cooler, and the big bass like to play in the evening time. You can get out early morning, but I've had more luck in the evening than I have the morning time. I don't know, that's just me. Anyways, Urban Bass Slayers, we're gonna try to catch one here. If we don't catch one here, we're gonna head down the road. And every year, man, these fisheries change. Every one of these fisheries that we fish changes. And I want to address this on the way here too, because we passed a couple ponds that I know for a fact are going to dry up in Folsom. This pond in particular, you can see that the pontoons are out of the water. The water line is usually up here where the grass is. Like, the water's usually up where Devin's foot's at, you know what I mean? Like, and they took these boards out down on the end. They didn't let the pond fill up. They put the boards in after it rained, which made no sense. All the water's already gone. Now they put the boards up. So I got like about 5 or 6 ponds that I think that are going to dry up, and they're probably going to die, which sucks because we're losing fishing spots. More and more people are fishing. More and more people are fishing and keeping the fish. Hey, I'm trying to film. Dang crows. Anyways, let's try to catch fish if we can.